Hi, everybody. I know this is a different time, but I need to share this. So I'm jumping on right now. Happy New Year. Happy 2020. What a year this is going to be, right? Um, so everybody's setting goals at this point or has set goals, and I'm one of them. And this year, I actually want to be a little more serious about them. If anybody's jumping on, let me know if you can hear me because these things don't always work. So my brother just went back to Germany. He came to visit and it was wonderful. Kids are back to school and college since Monday and Tuesday. So it's back to business. All right. So let me know below, even if you listen to the replay, right? Because this is an unusual time for me to have a Facebook Live. Let me know if you're one of the people who has set goals. And also, if you're interested in like a webinar on the steps to keep those goals and not just write them down once, but how to keep them in front of your eyes, how to work those out throughout the year. If you're interested, drop a comment below because I want to do it. So I'm gonna take all my notes and teach it to you on a free webinar. If you know somebody who would like that, let me know and I will set a time and follow this page so you'll be informed when this will happen. Okay? Let me know if you're interested. Okay, so back to goals. The truth is, when we set goals, right, sometimes we just deceive ourselves. We reason ourselves out of them and we don't even realize it. Right? Ever done that? So for 220, it seems to be a big year, right? Everybody's setting goals, and I can guarantee you one thing. When you set a goal, the one thing that will happen guaranteed is doubts will come up. You set a goal, doubts will come up, guaranteed. Okay? For example, let's say I want to save money. My doubt immediately might be I'll never be able to save that much. Or I've been there, right? You want to start a business. I'm too old to start a business. Or if you're looking for a partner, there's no good man out there, right? You've heard those comments. Or you want to lose weight, I will never fit in those jeans, right? Do you hear the self-doubt that is in all those comments? And those comments are not usually made by our friends and partners. Hey, Tim, they're made by ourselves, but it's our own self-talk. So the truth is, and this is one that I am learning and hopefully getting rid of my self-doubt. The truth is, if I can think of another person who has done what I want, then my doubt of achieving this is self-doubt, right? If I know of anybody who has done what I want to do, it's possible, it's achievable, they've done it, and I think I can't, it's my own self-doubt, and I need to own it, and I know because I'm there. So this year I'm going to work on that self-doubt and growing more into confidence, and I'll talk a little more on this. So when you set a goal, right? I'm sure, Tim, you're setting goals too for your future, right? When you set a goal, what obstacles come up, right? Write them all down, like what obstacles come up. And again, if anybody's interested, I'll hold a whole webinar on that and go through the steps. And I'm going to be more diligent in doing that myself. So I'm teaching myself while I'm teaching you. So what obstacles come up? And also, when you think of those obstacles, what is your opinion of these obstacles, right? What is your opinion? Right? Obstacles will come up, guaranteed. That's the one guarantee I could tell you when you set a goal. So growth is accompanied by obstacles. Just like I had to think of a crocus, because up north during this time of year in the winter, some crocuses come through the hard, solid frozen ground, and they have to go through that obstacle to come through the earth and bloom. So growth is breakthrough, right? And if you've listened to me, I like to celebrate little breakthroughs, because if we wait for the big one, that's too unattainable. So start teaching yourself to celebrate the little breakthroughs. And I'm sorry, My makeup is not agreeing with me. So when the obstacles come up, what do you think about the obstacles, right? It's an obstacle. So I'm going to read what my favorite life coach has to say about this from her book, How to Have a Better Life by Brooke Castillo. And I'm going to read a very, very short paragraph. So about obstacles, right? If your opinion is, yes, that will be an obstacle, and yes, I will face it, and yes, I will deal with it, and I will understand it. I will have compassion for it, and I will not act on it. I will be in control of my mind and my feelings and my actions. That opinion is going to breed commitment and determination to achieve what it is you want to achieve. It is always a choice. You can always commit. You can always commit to self-doubt, or you can commit to your goal. Right? What do you think of that? You can just have compassion for that self-doubt. How about that? Wouldn't that help you grow if we have compassion for the self-doubt, right? In the past, if you think of how we've evolved as a human species, right? We had to act quickly in order to survive. There was no way out. There was no hiding. If we wanted to survive, we had to act. We had to go hunt for food. We had to plant the food. We had to, whatever the evolution is, right? We had to act quickly. We had to stay alive. But now we have so many escape routes. There's so many places to hide. And if I don't really want to do anything, I can just hide and never leave my house, right? So I want to give you another option, because that's not the one I'm advertising. So how about I'm all in? I'm going all in. And big and I'm bringing self-doubt with me. I'm bringing self-doubt with me, but I will not let it tell me what to do, right? Because I'm in charge. So if you want to understand self-doubt, think of it as like a toddler. If you don't have children, if you've watched children, you've seen this. They tag on mom's shirt, right? Mom, 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 until you give them attention, right? They're just persistent until you give them attention. If you think of your self-doubt as that, right? It's just trying to get your attention, then give it attention. Try to understand it, and just like a toddler, you put on your hair, bring your self-doubt, bring it with you. But who's in charge? You're in charge, not the self-doubt, right? Comes up, it's nagging, it's there, but you're in charge, and you can learn to understand it and get along with it much better, just like a child, right? So the next question, is my puppy's trying to come outside and join me, is what do you think about yourself? Are you up for the challenge, right? Do you remind yourself, do you remind yourself that confidence is a choice and so is self-doubt? Which one do you choose? Do you choose to believe the self-doubt, or do you choose to believe in your confidence? Confidence is growth. It's not a magic thing that somebody has or doesn't have. It's something you grow, you practice, and you get better at it. So where do you spend most of your time? And this is where the IRS comes in. I thought I came up with something funny. What do you think, Tim? Let me know if this is funny. So as I was reading in Brooke's book, she talks about inaction, reaction, and self-doubt. I for inaction, R for reaction, and S for self-doubt. How about that for IRS? Well, I'll remember that. I hope you will too. But those are the three things that we will want to learn to understand and live with, and then go from inaction, reaction, and self-doubt into action, confidence, and belief. Action, confidence, and belief. And all those don't come naturally. You work on those, just like I am. So when you have a dream, and I just had a vision board workshop last night, I talked about goals at a networking meeting. When you have dreams and you write them down, doubts will come up. The dreams will expose your doubts. So are you willing to deal with the uncomfortable feeling of a doubt? Right? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up down there. Are you willing to deal with the uncomfortable feeling of self-doubt? Thumbs up. Let me see you there. Right? So if I'm so good at doubting, maybe I should doubt my doubts. Okay, I'll leave it with that, because there's gonna be a follow-up on this with another Facebook Live on how to deal with the obstacles and the self-doubt. So for right now, I'll leave it at this. Okay, and if you know of anybody who could benefit from one-on-one coaching, please send them my number, my link, my website, isabelstevenson.com. Tag them in one of these videos, and I would love to befriend them and work with them. Great tips, thumbs up, awesome. All right, see you next time. Love you guys. Bye-bye.